Hi, my name is Mihir, and this will be a tutorial on how to use GlycoAssessor version 0.3. This application was made by Daniel Gallegos in collaboration with David Newland. Before we start using this application, there are a couple of rules to go over. The first is that the leftmost node that we add has to be the base node of the end glycan. We cannot duplicate edges. We can only draw edges between two adjacent nodes. We have to place base node fucosylations at the second level, and glycans must be drawn from left to right. Over here, we can see the sugar menu, which are all the sugars, the linkage menu, and the analysis tools. The first glycan we'll be going over will be the Suzuki E glycan over here. So first we can put in the first sugar at the start. The next node we can place over here. Next we can place the next sugar. Now for the next sugar, we must place one here and one at the bottom here. We have to place the first one in this node before we can start placing a sugar at the bottom over here. So we place this first, and then we place this. Next we can move to this sugar. The next layer we place this sugar. And lastly we can place this sugar. There is also a fucose that is connected to the base node. We place base node fucosylations at the second level, so we place it here. Now that we have all the sugars placed, we can move to the linkage. The first linkage is the beta-1,4, so we click here. We then click on the first sugar. We'll click on the second sugar, and that creates a bond between these two. Next, there's an alpha-1,6 connected to the base node. We click on the first sugar. We click on the fucose, and that creates a bond alpha-1,6 between the fucose and the base node. We can then continue from then and fill in the rest of the bonds. Now that we have all the bonds placed and all the sugars placed, we can move to the analysis tools. There's a Calculate VCI, Calculate PCI, and Export Image button. If we click on the Calculate VCI, this will open up a window where we can save the DCI table as a CSV file on your computer. The DCI table will also show up in this window over here. And if you scroll down, we can see the DCI score is 80. Next, we can click on Calculate PCI. This will also save the PCI table as a CSV file. And we can see the PCI table in this window over here. And we scroll down and we can see PCI score is 53. Afterwards, if needed, we can click the reset button and this resets the entire glycan. In GlycoAssessor version 0.3, there are a couple of additional tools we can use when drawing glycans. Over here, we can see three buttons: remove edge text, and remove node. First, we can try drawing a glycan. Here is a sample glycan. Now, I'll fill in the bonds. Now let's say that I made a mistake somewhere when trying to draw the glycan. I wish to remove a node. I can click on this button here, remove node, and I can click on the node that I wish to change. Now this node has been removed, and I can go back and replace it with a node that is correct. Now this new node shows up where I previously removed one. Let's say that I made a mistake with the bond name. I can click here, remove edge. Then I click on the bond. This removes the bond here. If I wish to remove the bond text, I click remove edge text, click on the text, and it removes it. Now I can replace the bond with the correct one. And over here you can see it has replaced the bond with the correct bond name as well. Now, after finishing this glycan, if I wish to draw a new glycan, I can click this button over here, reset. This resets the entire drawing board, and I can start over again with a new glycan. Now we will be drawing another glycan. This case will be the R1 glycan from the Suzuki paper. Here is the glycan, and we will be drawing it in GlycoAssessor. First, we will start with the base node and fill in the rest of the glycan from there. And lastly, we have the base fucose. Now that we have placed all the sugars, we can now connect them with bonds. So we will start off with first beta-1,4 and continue from there. And for the last bond, we have an alpha-1,6 to connect the base fucose. Now that you have drawn the glycan, including the bonds, first step is to always take a screenshot of the glycan you have drawn here. Either if you're on Windows, you can use the snipping tool to always take a screenshot before you make any changes or edits to your glycan. This is important because this will serve as a record that you can keep for later. In case you make any edits or changes to your glycan, you have something to refer back to. Also, if you are working with other people using GlycoAssessor, analyzing a glycan, if during the process you are calculating DCI and PCI, if you get an error in the results or different results entirely, now you have a record that you can look back to compare if there were any mistakes made during the drawing process. Now we will test with these edit functions. We have remove edge text, and remove node. Let's start with remove node. If we click here and then we click on any node, you can see here this node has been removed. If I click calculate DCI, make sure you save it. You rename it to the glycan name itself. We can see here that the DCI score shows as 146. If I remove more nodes, and I click calculate DCI, we still get a value. The same with if I remove edge. If I click calculate DCI, I will get a value. Keep in mind that an error message does not show up in the box if there are deleted components in the glycan. There's also an export image function as well. If you want to save it as a PNG file, you can rename the file as such.